it's time to party. I am a fetologist. Hey, hey, so only feta study. Hey, hey, alcohol on my calling me. Hey, hey, so tell them we jump in the party, jump up in the party. Yeah, I wind it up, I walk it up. Ain't a soul in the place can tell me something. Anyway, up and knock, you can find me there. Addicted to the party atmosphere. I don't really care that. Don't have no shame, don't have no behavior. It's just party rum and me savior. So you don't know me coming in murder. If them say jump, I jump in. If them say wine, I wine in. We get done nice, cause watch I don't stumble in. Stumble in, stumble in. Got to find a sweet sugar dumpling. Got to take a wine and something. On my mind is only one thing. Party on my mind. I'm ready to wine. I'm ready to break away. It's carnival time. So when you see me, just clear out the way. Don't care what nobody say. It's time to party. I am a fetologist. Hey, hey, so only feta study. Hey, hey, alcohol on my calling me. Hey, hey, so tell them we jump in the party, jump up in the party. Yeah, rock them, put them up there, put them up there. Yeah, yeah, rock them, put them up there. Yeah, we're scared. Yeah. Stereo damage. Yeah. Hey. God. Rock them, put them up there. Put them up there. Yeah, yeah. Rock them, put them up there. Yeah, party on my mind. I'm ready to wine. I'm ready to break away. It's carnival time. So when you see me, just clear out the way. Don't care what nobody say. It's time to party. I am a fetologist. Hey, hey, so only feta study. Hey, hey, alcohol on my calling me. Hey, hey, so tell them we jump in the party, jump up in the party. Yeah, whether rain or shine, party time is a time to wine. Walk my waist, exercise my spine. Drink a rum just to ease my mind. Yeah, I sharp like a cutlass. On the road I get in on whatless. With the worst behavior inside the head. To battle around my gun purchase. If them say jump, I jump in. If them say wine, I wine in. You get done nice, cause watch I don't stumble in. Stumble in, stumble in.
Oh yeah, the brothers from up Green Hill, and this is his best song to date. Yeah, Wizkid, your best effort to date. You've sung many, but in my opinion, this is the best you've done, huh? And I leave a man to the core, leave a man to the heart. But it's that time, of course, here on Tuesday morning for us to share the morning with you. Time now for us to get interactive. Time to step into the morning school. 80 Anthony Daddy, that's me. And SM. SIM card. Hold on.
You know something? There's something that you don't know, so I'm going to tell you now, right?
What's that?
Wizkid is the nephew of my brother Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Terry boy.
Put
Terry
them
boy.
up there.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, that. So good morning, Wizkid. Hope you're having a good one. And, you know, I'm not getting... I'm kind of getting into the whole social media chat language these days, you know? And at one point in time, I was getting like really up beside myself because I noticed that a lot of girls were posting that they were missing me. Like random girls, right?
Something is wrong. Something is wrong.
No other place.
I'm in a good place.
They were missing me. So at one time, you know, I said randomly, but you don't know me. How could you miss me? See what I mean? I said, well, you keep saying I am missing my man, SM. #SM. So I'm like, I'm not your man. I don't know you. She's like, idiot, I'm saying so much. SM stands for so much. I'm missing one so much. Like, you know. I'm just thinking, you know, so like, yeah. Good morning, right. Everybody. Locked on, weather on radio.
You know the thing about it, you know, 5-10 years down the road, you might see SM part of a dictionary, you know.
Yeah,
that's where we're heading.
Yeah.
You know?
Things are happening.
Crazy.
Because the dictionary, the lexicon is consistently being updated, adding new words, new phrases. A lot of colloquial expressions are now being added to dictionaries and so on. So hey, what you gonna do? But you know, the girls them miss them on SM. I'm like hashtag SM. Yeah, I mean, but right, you don't know me.
All right, that's
you know. But anyway, anyhow, SM. You know what I mean? Good morning to you, wherever you are, in your car, at home, on your way to work, away from work.
So what about RBC?
Eh? Royal Bank of Canada.
Richard, good morning to you.
Yes,
I try to put in a blind for you.
You try, but that's something too bankish. You know what I'm saying? That's something bankish. That don't hashtag RBC. Royal Bank of Canada. Let's just move on. Move on.
C'est la vie.
Those of you on the live, good day to you as well. Don't forget this morning at 8:30 we have the brother sister duo of Christian and Sarah Mack, or rather Sarah and Christian Mack, because Sarah older. Don't tell nobody I say so, because she might vex, because again when she age, but she young. And I believe at 9 o'clock we have football in the house, because the ladies doing the thing this week as well. So lots of things are happening this morning. But let me say good morning to everybody in live. Let me short you up because you come and say good morning. So let me say good morning back to you. So we're talking about Isil, Doreen, Faye, Rochelle, Nick D, highly favored, George Valentine. Good day to you, all of you logged on to the live, and the others who haven't said anything yet. Good morning to you as well. Denny, oh, what a night! What a night! What a Monday night!
Yeah, man.
The launch of the Prime Ministerial Advisory Council on Youth. You saw a wide cross section of young people. By the way, I got there just about 7:10. Place full. Couldn't find a seat.
7:10.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I'm telling you. I went to grab something to eat close by because I went straight from work, and I met Noel there. So Noel and I were chatting a little bit. Noel Jackson, comrade Noel, and we got into the place full. Place full. Lots of young people. From all across the country, people from Barley and so on, which gave an example, something that gave an idea, rather, an indication of the width, the inclusive nature of this council. People from north, east and northwest, people from south. There's an individual there from the Grenadines as well, a young man. So the Prime Ministerial Advisory Council is made up of youth from across the country. You have the core committee, and the executive of that core committee. The core committee has as its chairman Anson Latchman, the bright young man who created the new model for duties on the customs, or was part of that team that created that model. Rodney Steelpan Boss, he is the deputy chairman. My hard-working colleague Ruth Ann Williams, she is the secretary.
And still president of the YPM.
Yes, still president of the YPM, CEO of RS Production. I mean, yeah. So lots of things happening. And he's also now the director of the NCCP, National Commission on Crime Prevention. So Ruthan is there, and a number of other individuals whose name I don't really know. I was supposed to work with the program this morning, but that's the co-committee. Then you have another 18 individuals who are sector chairpersons of different sectors, and you have sectors like agriculture, entrepreneurship and business, creative industries, culture. Or Reinin Rakasokamona GROs is the chair of the culture sector.
Okay, wonderful.
And so his role would be to engage young people across the country on issues of culture. You know, Crystal, who emceed the event last night, she is the individual for the creatives. She's the chair of the creatives sector. The professionals, Dr. Sharina Slater Brown. So you have a number of young people heading different sectors, and these individuals would engage young people find young people to form that sector group and engage them, finding information, getting information, mining information from out of them that can then be brought to the core group of about 26 or so individuals, which is the executive and those same sector chairs. And that information would then be taken to the Prime Minister for review by the cabinet. And that to me is a very inclusive process, Denny, one that says that our government is providing a platform for our young people to share their voice. You see, it's not an issue as to whether or not the young people have a voice. They have the voice. What is at stake, or what is at issue, is whether or not we're going to do like the NDP and smother and stuff out the voices, or like our government is doing, giving them a platform to harness collectively their voices. And look, the theme, balancing experience with youth, is extremely appropriate, as we are able to engage young people. We're able to engage our young people, get them to bring out, harness their energies, harness their talents, harness their creativities, and so forth, into something positive, and channel that in the right direction. So last night's event was really a one that I think will benefit St. Vincent and Grenadines for years and years to come.
Without a doubt. One of the things that jumped out at me, I didn't follow the entire event, but I heard the presentation from Senator Shaka Bob, and it was really and truly a very well put together presentation. And she basically started off informing those present and those who are following that the social media space these days have added a different dimension relative to what is available to our young people. She didn't use the word toxic, but in my humble opinion, there's a fair amount of toxicity that exists on social media, and basically pointing out to our youths that they need not to get sucked into all of that, because the government of the day has certainly, through a number of policies and initiatives, have provided in so many ways, several opportunities for the young people here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Of course, the whole matter of the education revolution, we cannot not mention that this morning, the remarkable work that has been done throughout the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to educate our young people, to educate our people for that matter. The fact that opportunities abound for the young here in this country, and the whole putting together this youth advisory council is another step in the right direction to get our youngsters all involved in the whole matter of governance. We have known over the years that quite a number of youngsters have been given the opportunity to sit on boards, to be all part of statutory corporations here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to be all part involved in the decision making. And you've seen it throughout the entire life of the government of the day, 22 plus years. The number of young persons who've been, given the opportunity, some have come and gone. What I say gone in terms of parliamentary presence, but they're still very much around making that contribution. And it's just absolutely remarkable. And the government must be commended. And even up to today, there are 4 young senators: Bernard Brown, Shaka Bob, who I just mentioned, our Foreign Minister Keisal Peters, and of course Ashel Morgan. All of them below the age of 40.
Yes.
Every single one of them.
Absolutely. Right?
And then when you look at the likes of Orlando Brewster, Dr. Orlando Brewster, who presented last evening and expounded on quite a number of the initiatives that the government again has been involved in, the SET program, the YES program, and things of the like, the on-site program. It's just been absolutely remarkable. Never in the history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines have we seen so many and so much opportunity. It has happened, and it will continue to happen under a unity Labour Party government. And that's why, the opposition, they've been trying to embrace and to hug up and to reach out to the young people.
Literally hug up.
Literally.
Gone out college. Literally. Now go hug up.
Now walk.
Literally. You say now wash?
Now walk.
Oh, okay.
Leave you alone.
Sorry.
Don't trouble this morning, please.
Sorry.
All right, it's my neighbor.
Oh, you listen.
What?
Hey, since last week official mission to Ottawa, Canada, little silent though.
Fine.
Well, just a week before, she was on obviously the Prime Minister and so on. Daring Prime Minister go to Canada, making comments. So
daring her? Like,
yeah.
Daring.
Sorry. Let me allow you to continue.
I'll leave a good friend alone, of course. But the work for the young here in this country of ours has just been in some instances lost for words, because and I know nowadays the opportunities that are available at this point in time were significantly missing. We didn't do anything about any yes program, any on-site, any set program.
No, we didn't know about on-site.
What about on-site?
When you feel common entrance, better find a site for go on trade.
A site?
Yeah, a site.
Huh?
You better find a site to go on. Somebody job site, somebody house site, that's where we go on trade. That's you better.
That site was on the block.
Oh,
for most.
Well, that too. That's the point.
Significant amount.
That's the point. Or on site up in Monrong.
Monrong.
Yeah. The Monrong.
For pull row. Pull boat.
Listen to me, yeah.
As a leeward man, you're the leeward man, so we both know where Monrong is, right? Yes, yeah. But we are in a time. As a matter of fact, today,
yes,
we can't forget about today. What's going to happen today? It starts within the next hour and a half thereabout in the Victoria Park, where the National Youth Awards will take place. The number of scholarships and bursaries, I want to make sure I have this figure correct. So let me just go and get the information with regards to that. In terms of the awards today.
Yes, we have what?
26
awards, yes.
7 exhibitions.
Yeah, so that 26 and 7 is 33.
4 special awards.
That's 37.
And 29 bursaries.
So 37 and 29 is 66. All right. So 66. We rung the ballpark a little less than we did last year, because last year we did 73.
Right.
This year 76. But what is important, I think, is the top number, the national, the scholarships. I think last year we had 15. So it has gone up significantly to 26, I believe.
26.
So there is an improvement. And remember, that category of scholarships cost the government $500,000 each. Because once you get a national scholarship, you get the equivalent of a medicine scholarship from UWI Jamaica, which is about almost $600,000.
So this year, with 26 national scholarships, you're talking about 13 million Eastern Caribbean dollars. That's just scholarships alone. Exhibitions and special awards and bursaries not included as far as that figure is concerned.
Well, you remember Dr. Gonzalez did say that package, the life of that package is $20 million. $20 million. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And we know how scholarships were distributed back then, Denny.
Yeah.
You would 1 and 2, and then somebody pick me come third, so you get 3, and then somebody pick me come fourth, so you get 4. And I guess after that, nobody pick me come 5th and 6th. So because if somebody's child had comes, if when they were given 4, somebody's child had come 7th, they were going to give 5, 6, so that they could give 7. No, then you laugh. They were going to give 5 and 6 just to be able to give the 7th one.
No, there were instances. Sion Marshall, yeah, he bright. Who's your family? Nah,
Well, you could ask people like Hans King and Justin Robinson and so on. Mm-hmm. Justin Robinson was now the dean at Kayville. Kenneth John didn't think it was time. His time was yet. Didn't think his time was. The injustice that was meted out to our young people And sometimes when I hear they talk about victimization, I need to tell, sometimes it pains me to explain to them, listen to me. For you, the word victimization may be a buzzword that you use on radio to stir up a base, or that you use on social media to get some clicks. But to me, it's a real, living, active word with repercussions. For me, and for many families like mine. For families whose parents were told, don't come back tomorrow, who had a wheelbarrow taken away from them because a minister passed and see them, who got a message to say, when it done, you don't come back tomorrow because somebody go tell somebody that X or Y is on the job site as a tradesman. I mean, the families that suffered, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not trying to play on anybody's emotions. I'm talking real. There were many examples of individuals who lost their jobs, were dismissed summarily. And more than that, their benefits were kept from them. And those whom they couldn't dismiss, they transferred. They knocked them out the place. We know how things were. So you succeeded only if you had a certain affiliation or a certain name. And that was the case for education. I remember my good friend Milan Mulrain, he's had a PhD for almost 10 years now. He's my age, maybe even before that. And he would talk about the way he was treated when he left school. Bright boy. Thank God for Scotiabank, he says, because Scotiabank gave him he worked with them, and he got a scholarship to his first degree, and he was the first person that Scotiabank gave a second scholarship because he got the scholarship to his master's, and then he did a PhD. But the NDP government, simply because, the man said to me, in Curtains, where his family lives, his house was the first house to get meter in Curtains. First house. He remembered that vividly. In the pilot. So people know the problems and the challenges they had under an NDP government. The young people know the problems we had. Young people were not excelling under the NDP. Young people were not building homes under the NDP. It was not the norm under the NDP for working class, the children of the working class, to have university degrees by the time they're 25. It was not the norm.
So,
but no.
If I can come in here,
yeah, man.
It's very important as we celebrate our 44th anniversary of independence in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And there are those who will ask the question, what have we achieved during these 44 years? But I can tell you, based on the point that you just made, there, Sion, where you're speaking on the fact that there are a significant amount of young people here in this country who today are turning their own keys, who are successful in terms of their daily endeavor, so to speak, and occupying jobs that the average Joe here in this country, who had the education, who had the mindset, didn't get the opportunity to. But because of the policy of the Unity Labour Party, empowering our young people, that empowerment has now taken us into a realm, into a zone where basically you're now placing the young population, giving them that sense of independence, taking them away from that dependency syndrome, so to speak, taking them off of the block, taking them out of the despondency that some of them would have certainly gone through. So that just sort of a kind of critical sort of thinking just crept into my mind as you made that point. That here we celebrating our 44th year of independence, and this is certainly something to celebrate the way in which we have empowered our young people. It's just been remarkable.
You asked you made the comment, Denny, that some would ask, "What have we achieved?"
There's some who will.
Denny, if there's some who ask that, I may be more tolerant to that than those who are saying not Nagwan.
Good point also.
Yes, I said, Denny,
yes.
If you come to me, even if in Malaysia, say, "What have you achieved?" I could tell you, well, this is what it was back then, this is what it is now, so this is what we have achieved. It's listen, maths is simple now.
Very simple.
Even if you can pass CXC math, people who can read and write could reckon. People who can read and write could reckon. So that the most functionally illiterate individual could say, well, in 2001, the government gives 4 national scholarships. In 2023, the government is giving 66. What have we achieved? Use your fingers and toes and take away 4 from 66, and you see that we've achieved an additional 62 scholarships on a national level. That has nothing to do with Taiwan, which wasn't there in 2001, which we could also add to the list, or 1,200 students. Hold on, yes. No, I got you. There you go. Yeah? Well, I was supposed to share something with you, so you could go on, because you're off day. Yeah, me know you do.
All right, I'm not. Go ahead, you go ahead.
You're populating?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, those things are simply quantifiable. What have we achieved? Well, in 2001, we had the E.T. Joshua Airport. In 2023, we have the AIA. What have we achieved? In 2001, there was no bridge over Raboka. In 2023, there is. What have we achieved? In 2001, we had 20-something thousand houses in this country. And as Dr. Gonzalez pointed out last night, you have to wait till you're old and grey to start to build a house. And very often...
Old and grey?
Yeah, old and grey. use your maturity and so on to prepare a house, and because sometimes the pension couldn't make it. Today, young people, young professionals, 25, 28, 30, buying and building homes. Why? Because of the policy of the government for 100% mortgages for public servants, teachers, police, nurses. What have we achieved? And all of these things are setting a platform for youth empowerment. You see, Dr. Friday lacks the understanding of what our government is trying to do. And so, unfortunately, he has reduced everything to a job. He sees a work, not an opportunity. And so he can't fathom the idea of a youth empowerment service. He cannot fathom the idea of a youth empowerment service. He could only say a youth employment service. A work. Now, mind you, a job can empower. A job can empower. It is one of the things, one of the social things that adds to the empowerment of individuals, having a job. And when you listen to the ILO and so forth, you'd hear them talk about decent work. So not just a work, but a decent work. And through the education revolution, through the growth of our economy, our government has ensured that our young people graduating our colleges and universities are open to accessing decent work. They are educated and then trained. And some of them educate some more. Some go into skills. But all towards the acquisition of a decent job because they are empowered so to access. I think it's a bit of a stretch, unfortunately, for the opposition and its members to grasp these concepts. Because they operate at a particular level. They operate at the level, Canada. Commerce, not commerce.
Yep.
This level where you see that our government has, over the last 23 years, been putting the pieces of the metaphoric puzzle together. It's a whole different thing. But it's okay, Carl?
Yeah, we have a call.
Okay.
Calling line, good morning.
CNN Danny morning.
Morning.
Young people on the rise, man. Young people on the rise. Excellent program last night. I watched it from the start to the end. I want to congratulate Tackle Bob on a presentation. Well, we don't know PM can address any nation at any time. And that is our world boss. But it some of them, not even some of them, one old goat. Every time the government try to do something or introduce something, he always got something negativity for say. The old goat from South Leeward, he used to be the speaker of the house, always got some kind of negative thing to say. The youth program thing burned him out last night. So he had something for say this morning, Pam Boom. You're old, and you can't be the youth anymore. You're old now, so that will burn you out. Everything the government have do something, he always got something negative to say. The old goat, and I gone.
All right, you don't know what kind of old goat?
I don't know what old goat.
Yeah.
She's referring to, and I wouldn't mention any name to create any suggestion. I'll just leave it at that. But you know, I'll say this: people have the right to function in whatever way they want to. If they want to support the policy of the government, that's their right. If they want to not support it, that's also their right. But what my thing on this is this, Danny. You are allowed to change your mind.
Of course.
You are allowed to change your mind. What I may ask you for are the reasons
Exactly
for your change your mind.
And
added to that, I will also let you know that, boss or lady, I hope you're being consistent so that you understand you're not the only person allowed to change their mind. Because there are people who could tell you one day that Mitchell is the best thing, and then tomorrow PM is the best thing. You understand?
Yep.
But if somebody else comes and says the same thing, oh, watch them be funny. Why watch them be funny? You just did the same thing. How is it you could change your mind and nobody else can? 1 minute Mitchell is my partner and the different Japani, and next minute Drive is your partner. But from if anybody else does that, yeah, the worst thing to say about them, but you do it. So how is it you could change your mind, but no one else can? So I people could change their mind. People could change their mind. Today, you could think that CBI is the worst thing. Tomorrow, you could think CBI is the best thing and nothing wrong with it. You have that right. But I, Sion Marshall, would interrogate you and ask you, but how come? What new information? Because that is the thing about life. Look, I may not know Denny. And people come and say, boy, Denny this, Denny that, whatever. And based on that, I form an impression of Denny. And I don't say much to him. But 3 years from now, you see me and Denny and we liming all the time together. I say, but Sian, well, I have found new information about Denny, things I didn't know. I've gotten to know him. So my attitude towards him, my interaction, my engagement has changed because I have found new information. So you may be in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the information that you have says to you, boy, you can't support CBI. But later on, you may find out new information. And they say, boy, that's the best thing.
Let's go back to the lines. Hello, good morning.
Yes, me again. I mean, shout out Uncle Julian, man. Saw him last night. He looking so young and refined. I nearly take him for one of the youth in the crowd. Uncle Julian, man, big up yourself, man. You're looking real nice. And Ali, whatever you're doing to him, boy, keep on doing it. It's the two you look like two youths in the crowd last night.
All right.
Glad when me see Uncle Julian, man. Big up yourself, man.
Okay. Right. Nice. Absolutely, yes. Senator Francis was there in the audience. Yeah. And taking in a bit of the event last evening. So yeah, you could change your mind. You could a few years ago tell me and ask me. You could tell the world. I hear they talking about change, but I'm going to ask 2 questions. Change for what? And change to what? And then you could come to them and tell me, listen, we need to change. You have that right to change your mind. No, listen, nobody. But when they come to me with that, when you come to me with your new position, I ain't going to cuss you because you're a new position. Nah. I'm going to ask you, what has changed? Because I remember us having this discussion. So what has changed? Tell me what has changed. And if it's a matter that is personal, then boss, don't bring me in your personal business. If the reason for the change is because you don't like the man and you and the man fall out, but how does that impact me nationally? That's your personal growth. I could not like Denny and still think that he has an amazing voice and he does excellent work as an announcer. I don't have to like him. So because me and Denny fall out now, let's say me and start talking about the man voice. I like the man voice. I'm talking about the voice. Like, why you read? And because me and he fall out. Because you do me so. Because you do me so. And tell me, if voice not good again? No. I could take the hand, but still say, if voice good. And that is those are some of the things that are seeping through. And it seems that some have a difficulty when you interrogate the position. Mind you, they believe that they can interrogate everybody's position. But how dare you interrogate theirs? Well, I am on radio. I call people out. And I am not one of those persons do something like so. Me just text so. When you are a public figure and you go in the public and you put forward positions and you criticize other people's positions, you have to be prepared for the same thing to happen to you. And people listen, people are looking and listening to everything I say to bring it back and throw it back at me at some point. And I'm aware of that. Let me give you an example. Two individuals I'm familiar with, right? You should know them both. Richard Byron Cox, Jomo Thomas. Two brethren. There was a time when, on the issue of Canaan and so on, Richard was strong on the issue of the Commonwealth, not selling out the Commonwealth of the country to anybody. And I remember back and forth between the two of them, Richard and Jomo. Jomo accused Richard of narrow nationalism and so on. No, that's a whole different discussion because Richard says people misunderstood what he's talking about, the Commonwealth. The beaches, the rivers, and so on, the Commonwealth. In international law, the phrase is the common heritage of mankind, right? Today, Jomo's position is that we're selling out the land. We're selling out the land to foreigners. So my thing is, but boss, you when Richard say don't sell out the Commonwealth, and he was referring to lands, he was referring to the Commonwealth, those things that are jointly owned by all of us that we should all be able to enjoy, the air, the sea, the rivers, and so on. You call him, you misunderstood what you were saying clearly, and you say, accuse him of narrow nationalism. But how come now you accusing the government of selling out the land and selling out the land to foreigners? I mean, what has changed? What has changed? And the question I go ask you directly is not, I ain't go dog because you change your mind. I go ask you why you change your mind. What's the new information? Have you now understood what Richard was saying? Have you now sat and spoken about it? What changed? What changed? I tell this story all along as a young boy going to Teachers College between 94 and 96. And this was, for those of you who are too young to know this, the MNU ULP, the MNU SVLP had a joint ticket in February of 1994 where they ran. And so they weren't a party yet. But wherever the ULP, the SVLP, Labour put somebody, MNU didn't, and where MNU put somebody, Labour didn't. So there was a unified ticket. And I remember 3 individuals won their seats: Beach, Straker, Gonzalez. But as a young boy, I noticed I come from a country, and Ralph is communist. And communist is and communist that. So I afraid. I go to Teachers College, I meet a man named Otto Sam. And Otto Sam, he listen, he offered me some guidance, he offered me some molding and so on, I must tell you. So I have no problem with Otto Sam at all. Personally, none. Go by the shack tree and we go talk and thing and so on. Even in my presentation in social studies out there, I'll talk about the failure of communism and so on, and I'll say, failure? Why would you say it failed? And he would ask me those provocative questions, causing me to think. He said to me one time, he said, listen to me, young man, Sian Marshall. He said, Labour is a party without a leader. Ralph is a leader without a party. The two need to marry. He said, I'm not a Labour man, you know. I'm a Ralph man. His exact words. So if things change and you're no longer a Ralph man, after putting me on that path, nearly 30 years ago. I have to ask you, what changed? What is it that is new about Dr. Gonzalez, the Ralph? Because you're a Ralph man. That caused you to have a different opinion about him. What is it that has changed? You could change your position, but I go ask you why. You can't vex me for that. And this government has consistently, based on the one time, Luke Boy, when he was at on Job, we were speaking, he said, ultimately, it's like an exam. When you want to judge the party, judge them on their manifesto. Look at what they say they're going to do in the manifesto and ask yourself, have they done it? They wouldn't do all of it, but it's up to you to determine whether or not you're satisfied with the level of accomplishment based on what they put forward on the manifesto. And you must agree, or rather, let me put it differently, because you must. You would have to ask yourself whether or not you're satisfied with the level of implementation by this government with what they said they would do on their manifesto. Educating people, building houses, transforming health, transforming infrastructure. You are going to have to ask yourself that, because ultimately what it is that they put their plans out, their platform as the Americans call it. You read, you went to the meetings, you heard, you voted. The question now is, based on what they said they would do, how satisfied are you with the level of implementation? You can't judge them on abstract things based on what somebody is saying should be done, because you didn't go to the polls and elect them based on what somebody said should be done. You went to the polls and elected them based on what they said they would do. So look at what has happened with education over the last 23 years and ask yourself, is this what they said they would do? And how satisfied are you that they've done it? Look at the number of houses that have been built and that the government itself has built. Look at the fact that things like mortgages and so on are easier to come by. Look at what they've done in healthcare. Think about what they've met and what they've done. Because too often, you judge Labour based on the previous successes of Labour. And boss, after you walk on water once, it becomes boring the second and third and fourth time. You know?
Facts.
The first time when you walk on the water, wow. The next time, the third time, you never do that day. That's how things are, The marvel effect wears off after a while. You remember the first time you see a man? Oh, man. Prettiest thing you had, flutter, 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 flutter. Now they walk in the room and they don't even look up. It's not that you don't love them anymore and then they don't love them again, Things wear off. And so if you are comparing us by the successes, Denny, last year we get 73 scholarships, watches an exhibition. This year we get 66. You're going to say, only 66? Well, first of all, the awards were given to the individuals who earned it. So if less earned, less get. So when you compare that to the 70th year of last year, you see, they didn't do as good as last year, man. They didn't do as good. But how about compared to the 4 in 2001? We built the airport. Massive. Wow. Listen, the port is now. A spaceship you have built now, Danny. A spaceship you have built now to impress people. Because this government has functioned. when you're appointing Shackle Bob and young people like that, Rochelle Ford and Andrea Young and so on, young Ronnie Marks. Listen, to top that, boss is an 18-year-old, you got to appoint, you got to go college, who's somebody who just graduated and appoint and forget, wow. Because young people, yeah, young, 25, 27, 29, same thing. Because you're looking at what this government has done and continues to do, and you measure us up against our own record, and our record is stellar. Our record is stellar. And so it's now difficult to impress Vincentians because we've been here before. I see that before. I see big project. Listen, after you build the bridge over Raboka, which bridge you could build to be that? Which? The bridge in Spring Village, massive, solid bridge. Did we have an opening for that, Denny?
Yes, we did. But
it didn't have 30,000 people like it at Raboka.
No.
Okay.
That's the point.
For what? It's a bridge, but we don't see Raboka. The only bridge, I tell you this, mark my words, the only bridge that we can build now that can beat Raboka is from St. Vincent de Bequia. You build that bridge, you get 50,000 people at the opening. Mm-hmm. Because our record is there, our record is stellar. Absolutely stellar. And once we are being judged by our record, and we've been there for so long, and young people have come and seen things, met things the way they are, sometimes the appreciation of the magnitude of the accomplishments of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the opportunities our young people are having is lost on them. Is it the Youth Advisory Council? I wish them well, I wish them absolutely well. I want them to go out and do their work in a committed fashion, and fulfill their mandate. All right, now we're going to take a quick break. I see Neil's been busy. We're supposed to be having Sarah and Christian in a few minutes. So we're going to take a break now. Hopefully when we come back from the break, they should both be here, and we'll continue with our program this morning.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
$280,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot from midday Tuesday, October 24th. It's $280,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Out with the old, in with the new. In the past, you complained when we failed. We listened and went back to the drawing board. At last, a new, fresh beginning. A fresh face, a new product. International Standard Metals A792 presents Galvaloon, an aluminum roofing metal, branded best used for roofing material, tested and proven to be of superior quality. Get wider coverage for the best prices on the island. We offer a variety of colors, including zinc sheets. Also, take advantage of our unique roofing patterns, U-panel, industrial, and crimp Spanish style. Visit us at the Diamond Industrial Estate. Call us at 784-456-9900 or email bmlsvg@gmail.com. Galvaloon, a product of International Standard Metals.
You can increase your chances of winning the Super 6 jackpot with a combo play. Remember, Super 6 numbers are from 1 to 28. Choose any 5 Super 6 numbers. That's a combo 5 for $69. Match any 5 of the 6 numbers and you will win the jackpot. Choose 7 Super 6 numbers for $21. Match any 6 of the 7 numbers and win the jackpot. There's more. Combo 8, where you purchase 8 Super 6 numbers for $84. Match any 6 of the 8 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3 and Combo 4 Super 6 plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Super 6, bigger jackpots, more chances to
Picture
win.
this. You and your squad at the Honestville playing field decked in national colors. The Vinci team has you at the edge of your seat. Could this be the goal that gives them the win? And just like that, it's pandemonium in Honestville. They score! Only football can give you these emotions, but it's not who you think it is. It's not just a man's game. It's the 2023 Women's Nation League qualifiers on October 27th. Rep your colors, come out strong, and support the women as SVG meets the Dominican Republic. Happy 44th Independence SVG. December 5th, SVG versus Barbados. Admission, adults $20, children $10. The 2023 Women's Nation League qualifiers. Honestville playing field from 3 p.m. This ad is powered by Island Sips
At the
Water.
People's Pharmacy, we've put our mission at the center of our name. We are people-centered, and every day we renew this commitment to providing products and services that help our valued customers lead healthier and happy lives. The People's Pharmacy fills prescriptions promptly and accurately, and also offers a wide range of vitamins and supplements, plus generic medication for everything from an upset stomach to the common cold. We offer toiletries and baby care items, skin care and hair care items too. All that coupled with a friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient staff to ensure customer satisfaction every time you shop. The People's Pharmacy offers extended opening hours, 8 in the morning to 8 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays. For more information, give us a call at 456-1170. The People's Pharmacy. We go further to serve you better.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Class, beauty, elegance, and passion. Celebrating 10 years of international pageantry. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Miss Plus Size Universe International Pageant taking place on Friday, October 27, 2023 at the Porter's Estate in St. Vincent and the Grenadine. Showtime is at 8 p.m. sharp, and of course, you can get general tickets for $100, VIP tables for $250, and all red carpet segment for $300. See you on Friday, October the 27th, 2023 at the Porter's Estate, 8 p.m. sharp.
Orthopedics and Traumatology Center in Capital City, Kingstown, specializing in bone, joints, ligaments, tendons, and muscle health. We offer PRP treatment, which supports wound healing in the joints, epidural treatment for lower back pain, hyaluronic acid treatment for knee pain, and much more. We also do minor surgeries and offer X-ray, physiotherapy, abdominal, joint and pregnancy ultrasounds, cast and cast removal services. We are located at the junction of Level Gardens, opposite the Girls Guide headquarters. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We also do home visits, and our services are also extended to the Grenadines in Beckway. Every Saturday at Dr. Lugo's Clinic. Visit, call, or WhatsApp 530-7866 for Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center, where preventing disease, relieving suffering, and healing the sick is our priority.
Customize your kitchen exactly how you like it. At Jake's Kitchen, we supply natural British hardwood cabinets for all purposes, like over the hood and standard wall cabinets with wine and plate racks and different accessories to choose from. And Jake's Kitchen has the very best white and stainless steel microwaves, stoves, and fridges with water dispenser. And we've got items for other parts of the house too. Give your kitchen that posh Hollywood look for the best price in the land at Jake's Kitchen. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays to Fridays and until 12 Saturdays. Jake's Kitchen, upstairs Caribbean Glass, Grenville Street. Call 456-2126. Email sales.caribglass@vincisurf.com.
House, renovating or updating? We supply high-quality engineered hardwood flooring, luxury vinyl planks, and a wide assortment of styles stylish trims. We also supply wall and floor tiles and tiling related products. How about your staircase? We have railings, posts, pickets in metal, stainless steel, wood, and glass to make your staircase a centerpiece. We offer personalized selection and shipping service from Canada to SVG. Contact Marlon on WhatsApp at 289-200-7649 or District Stairs on Facebook.
Thinking of winning the Lotto jackpot? Well, there is an easy way. Combo Play. Choose 4 numbers from 1 to 36. That's a combo 4 at a cost of $64. Match any 4 of the 5 numbers and win the Lotto jackpot. There's Combo 6, where you purchase 6 numbers for only $12. Match any 5 of the 6 Lotto numbers and hit the jackpot. How about Combo 7? That's a purchase of 7 Lotto numbers for $42. Match any 5 of the 7 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3, Combo 8, and Combo 9 Lotto plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Picture this, you and your squad at the Honestville playing field decked in national colors. The Vinci team has you at the edge of your seat. Could this be the goal that gives them the win? And just like that, it's pandemonium in Honestville. They score! Only football can give you these emotions, but it's not who you think it is. It's not just a man's game. It's the 2023 Women's Nation League qualifiers on October 27th. Rep your colors, come out strong, and support the women as SVG meets the Dominican Republic. Happy 44th Independence SVG. December 5th, SVG versus Barbados. Admission, adults $20, children $10. The 2023 Women's Nation League qualifiers. Honestville playing field from 3 p.m. This ad is powered by Island Sips Water.
And this station is powered by the Star, their beloved people. All right. But it's that time, of course, here on the morning time for us to continue with the interactive program. But a lady just slipped in here, Sion. Gotta say good morning to her. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. How are you guys today?
Oh, we're great. So good to see you decked out in the national colors, of course, in this month of independence. And you're here to tell us all about what's going to happen on Independence Day as far as football is concerned.
Here's why I do why. Here's what I don't want.
Oh my.
I do not want I do not want 44 goals on a 44th anniversary of independence. And I don't want a 4-4 draw either.
So you don't want the Lady Heat scoring 44
No, that's okay. Well, if
so you want like a 4-0 victory?
That I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. Give me a 4-0 victory, but don't give me a 4-4 draw. Don't give me a 4-4 draw. But yes, go ahead, Debbie.
Go right ahead, Crystal. Tell us what's happening on Friday.
All right, so we're going to talk football this morning, but it's Lady Heat, the female team. They will be playing their third match in the Nations League qualifiers against Dominican Republic. So that's going down this Friday, Honestville Stadium, 3 p.m. kickoff time. So I'm here to basically encourage everyone to come out and fit us in on your independent schedule.
All right, well, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's Independence Day, of course, and all Patriots, should come out and support the ladies.
Definitely.
The ladies who understand have been working hard over the last 2 weeks preparing for, what's going to take place on Friday.
Yes.
So tell us in terms of, admission and, things that are going to happen on that particular day.
Okay, so in terms of admission, because it's Independence, we're giving back. So we're actually doing half off for this Friday game. So adults, we have $10 and children, we have $5.
Okay.
The girls have training, like what you said. They actually went on a hike, I think, on Saturday. They went on a hike in, I think it's Montreal.
Oh, I thought the job so free.
No, it wasn't so free.
Montreal, they went Canada with PM too?
Oops, my bad.
Okay. You were part of the official delegation.
Montreal Gardens.
Yeah, no, oh gosh, you're mixing me up. You're mixing me up now.
Right?
Yes,
Montreal Gardens.
okay. Okay, I was so embarrassed now that I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I just say?
You're correct.
Right. Yeah. So they're training. They were working on their fitness over the past couple of weeks because they understand that on Independence Day we must take away a victory.
Yep.
What's the better way to celebrate independence than with a 4-0 victory against Dominican Republic?
There you go.
Yeah.
And then when I'm done, I go buy everything Vinci Expo, watch the
Right.
products and so on.
Right. So this is how everybody's starting the day, right? So they wake up early, they go to the parade.
Yes.
Right. And then after the parade, they go home, they take a little rest,
Mhm.
and then they get ready for football. They come out to football,
Yep.
they wear the national colors, preferably replicas, but they're selling out very fast. If you don't have your replica,
I
just
am,
come
man.
out in your national colors.
You know, she never brought a single replica in the studio. I've given her the all sizes. You know.
Yeah.
I am large. You're extra large. Right?
I have an extra large personality.
You know, I
absolutely.
forgot it on the table.
And Denny, we were promised to have our replicas printed, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I forgot
With
them
morning
on the
scoop
table.
on the back.
Crystal, we probably forget the match that Friday. If
think so?
this is how Crystal doing there, we go forget the money today. I mean, but I mean, what's the spirit like among the girls though? I mean, we've had some matches, they've not been
Right.
the best results. What's the spirits like though?
Right. So they have basically been on total serious mode. You know, they've been working and they've been doing a lot of team building as well. So like the energy amongst them is more like it's more welcoming, it's more like team building, very hype. They're ready to basically display what they've been working on because you know, just like what you mentioned, we wasn't doing too well in the first couple of matches. So they went back to the drawing board, especially with the coaching staff, and they're just ready to show some better quality football this Independence Friday.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He was my player on the Vinci Heat lady team.
Tell me.
I wore number 9 on my back.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Who's she?
You don't know? You don't even know your team. Watch you. If I ask you the number 9 for Real Madrid, they can tell me.
Oh,
You don't even know.
goodness.
Look, Crystal don't know. She's wearing number 2. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, me that's morning,
Listen.
so. Oh my goodness.
Samaya Connell.
Oh yes, Samaya. Yes, I know the government names.
Georgetown Lee. Yeah.
Yes,
Talented.
and
She's very
She's
talented.
very young as well. She made all
boy.
the youth teams coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just a super athlete. Got impressed with her over her performance at the games in Bahamas.
Right.
And since then, I've been following her and so forth. So yeah, if I number 9, Connell, that's my T-shirt right there.
Yeah, I love that.
You know. But I'm glad that they're in good spirits, and
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah.
rooting for them and hoping for a much better performance. Well,
Right.
at least I'm not sure if it's so much the performance as opposed to the result.
Right.
And because your team can perform well, but the result not go your way.
Like
Well,
Chelsea.
yeah, well, I'm
Like
looking forward
Chelsea.
to both.
Like Chelsea, right?
That's funny. Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the program. This is where we end the program because I don't understand how you coming in here and teaming up with Denny and me and things as well. But that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's
But
fine.
the team, as I said, the team is working. So we'll see, what they've been working on Friday. So we, as a nation, have to do our part that when they look up in the stand, they see full colors decked out.
Yeah.
And we have to make Dominican Republic nervous to score.
Yeah.
So when they look up, they'll be like, boy, let me just come with some proper team support and, just encourage the girls and let we know that we're with them. One Vinci.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And what better time to do this at Independence Time? So listen, if you're out there and we're asking you to make this Friday's match a part of your calendar, right? So Crystal can give you the day's routine. You wake up early,
Right, you go to the
you
parade.
go to the parade,
And then you go home and you take a little nap.
eat, you have to eat.
And eat,
yeah.
yes.
Eat and then nap.
And
Sleep
then
and
you go
eat
to
and
the
lie down.
game.
Then you go to the game.
Right. Make sure decked out in your colors.
It's preferably replica.
Right. Preferably
What the price of
replica.
replicas right now?
$90.
$90, small amount,
Right.
small
Was it
money.
morning scoop? Was it see on a nitty price? Free.
We'll work something out. President Dixon, you listening?
Listen, ask to Carl. Carl owes me a call long time, and he don't call me back. But it's all right.
You owe your car.
No problem. I said, call me a call. And yes,
Right.
Carl, you need to be listening because then you know deserve our morning scoop replicas. That's all I want back. Morning scoop on number 9 because I'm a Connell fan.
Right.
And link me up. So,
Well, I have to come back again next week. So if I don't come back with a replica,
Oh,
feel
don't
free
come
to
back.
cancel
No,
my
exactly.
interview.
If you
Right.
don't come back with a replica, don't come back. Right. Good.
And then after the game, we're gonna just take a stroll down to the Vinci Expo.
Yep.
Right. And whatever you want to do with the rest of your evening after that, it's up to you.
And I also believe over there should be the the car people, the motorcycle
Carries
people
in
as
them
well
on
on
the
the
other
other
side
side
of
as well.
Tarmac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So-
Honnesville is the place to be on
Yep,
Independence Day.
Yep,
Big buzz,
definitely,
big buzz.
definitely.
All right, Crystal, thank you ever so much. And let me wish you and the females all the best, of course, and encourage persons to be all part of what's going to happen on Friday, 3 p.m. Honnesville. That's where we all heading.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Support Lady Heat.
All right.
So all the best, everyone. Have a great day and see you guys on Friday.
All right. Thank you so much. Crystal. Have a good one.
Picture this. You and your squad at the Honnesville playing field decked in national colors. The Vinci team has you at the edge of your seat. Could this be the goal that gives them the win? And just like that, it's pandemonium in Honnesville. They score! Only football can give you these emotions, but it's not who you think it is. It's not just a man's game. It's the 2023 Women's Nation League qualifiers on October 27th. Rep your colors, come out strong, and support the women as SVG meets the Dominican Republic. Happy 44th Independence SVG. December 5th, SVG versus Barbados. Admission, adults $20, children $10. The 2023 Women's Nation League qualifiers. Honnesville playing field from 3 p.m. This ad is powered by Island
General
6
Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Mark your calendars. It's the Everything Vinci Expo Plus 2023 happening at the E.T. Joshua Tarmac October 26th to 29th. 4 amazing days await you, filled with culture, unity, and celebration. October 26th, it's the grand opening ceremony. Then on October 27th, Independence Day, it's our grand cultural extravaganza. But that's not all. We're thrilled to welcome a contingent from Guyana and other CARICOM exporters showcasing their top-notch products and services. We've got thrills for all ages, so bring the whole family. Enjoy our special kids zone filled with exciting activities and games. The Everything Vinci Expo Plus 2023. It's not just an event, it's a celebration. So come join us October 26th to 29th, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to be a part of the Everything Vinci Expo Plus 2023. This ad sponsored by Dcash and the Republic of China on
At the
Taiwan.
People's Pharmacy, we've put our mission at the center of our name. We are people-centered, and every day we renew this commitment to providing products and services that help our valued customers lead healthier and happy lives. The People's Pharmacy fills prescriptions promptly and accurately, and also offers a wide range of vitamins and supplements, plus generic medication for everything from an upset stomach to the common cold. We offer toiletries and baby care items, skin care and hair care items too. All that coupled with a friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient staff to ensure customer satisfaction every time you shop. The People's Pharmacy offers extended opening hours, 8 in the morning to 8 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays. For more information, give us a call at 456-1170. The People's Pharmacy. We go further to serve you better.
Anjali, go dancer. Anjali, Anjali, go dancer. Anjali, Anjali, go dancer. Anjali. I don't wanna miss out on the feeling I get with you, the feeling I'm going through. Love that feels like seasons. It's burning through. Seen you all day, I'm trying to say I need my time to make me see how this ain't your home. I told you this yesterday.
You go ahead.
But honestly,
You can
I'm a child of your love.
I'm wondering why you took the headphones off together.
Go back. I was just wrong. I'm no
Who's playing that guitar?
Oh, it could have been you. It could have been you.
Thinking about
I'm hearing somebody influence in the
Can you please take
This
your time?
is Cian Marshall.
Enjoy the
You're
ride.
Cian Marshall.
Yeah, so
I can't even follow what you're saying sometimes. Drive me out my mind. Seen you all day. I'm
All right, well,
I need my
we're back with you, of course, here on Tuesday morning. We put the interaction out of the window, and it's now time to focus on some of the big talent that we have here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
but we interacted.
Yeah, we interact.
Right, so we interacted exactly what we did. Right.
You know, for one moment, I thought Maxwell was just walking through the door. You know, the artist Maxwell.
Jano Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell.
I'll take it.
Listen, this guy has all the different looks. You know what I mean, the Lenny Kravitz look, the Maxwell look, the Christian Marley look.
Good
morning, Christian. Good morning, Sarah.
Thank you guys for having us.
Good morning.
I appreciate it.
Look at you like a proud Joseph Jackson.
Oh no.
Listen, I'm not telling you what to say.
Good, yeah.
Things are
Releasing some good vibe. All right. This song you're listening to, that's your track.
Yes. So that was actually written with Christian, my brother, as well as the person who produced it, Mark Cyrus. So it's, you know, a Vinci team that worked on that song. Yeah, we released it about 2-3 months ago or so. And, you know, it was just created in one of our many studio sessions where we get together and we think, okay, what are we doing today? You know, like sometimes it just flows, sometimes it's kind of hard to come about. I thought I was just something about, honestly, but it,
yeah, boy, that's a wow.
I have a feeling that it came about with like really you start with the guitar because that's how I was Christian, like you know, because the guitar started doing something and then all of a sudden it's all kind of pitching.
We started at like the keyboard or something.
Yeah.
Just like we find it, you know.
Yeah.
It needs to like form the place with yourself.
Yeah, and then the synergy flows and then
How long have you been singing? How have you been into music, Sarah?
time, I think.
Careful, it's in the language.
I know it's true. It's true. Well, I won't say in years how long I started, but I think in about like 2014 or so, I may have recorded my first songs. I think around then. But that's when I first got into the studio and actually recorded a song, and then from there, you know, I did a lot of recording. These days, well, past 2 years or so, I've been doing more writing.
Okay.
You know, because I get to do things I wouldn't usually do for myself. You know, I really enjoy it. I enjoy dabbling in different genres and, like, you know, finding strengths that I didn't even know that I had. You know, likes that I didn't even know that I had. You know, it's a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoy the writing process. So, like I said, I only started writing about 2 years ago, you know, but, you know, with Christian joined in on the writing team with Mark and myself, and now we have a lot of songs together. Yeah, I mean, only a couple of them released, but we have a lot of music.
What are some of your influences?
Some of my influences, I would say like Ariana Grande, and of course the influence, I would say those are probably two of my main influences. I think when I was younger, Mariah Carey influenced me a lot in terms of as an artist. She influenced me a lot. But in terms of writing, well, I shouldn't really say Ariana Grande because I don't think she's much of a writer. So I have to be careful who I say are my writing influences.
Be careful calling out Ariana Grande.
And what are some of the mom's old tracks that you listened to growing up?
I listen to, well, even now I listen to well, I love like the Commodores and like Boys to Men, New Edition, you know.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Ralph, and Johnny too.
I love it. I love them. You know, I like Vanessa Williams. A lot. I have a whole playlist of like kind of older songs that I listen to sometimes when I feel to, you know. So yeah, I mean, I definitely take a lot of influence from that as well, like the older music, you know. It's inspiring.
You know, your brother sister combo, right? And I just wanted to ask this question, and each you could answer this. Like, what's your number one duet, like, ever for you? Like,
that we've done together.
No, that you like to listen to, like your top duet song.
Top duet song?
Or your favorite, your number one?
Now, you see, there's so many different ways we could look at that, right? We're talking about live music. We're talking about these people are getting together. They did an album together.
No, just
my
just
favorite
one song.
duet.
Yeah, if you could put your finger on it.
That's a hard one, honestly. Yeah, I can't really think.
There is a duet of Alicia Keys and John Mayer doing Gravity in New York, Times Square. And it's just, and I believe it was New Year's. It was Christmas around that time, and it's just a fantastic performance. The whole venue, everything, the setup, and obviously you have Alicia Keys, you know, and John Mayer doing a song together.
Yeah,
fantastic keyboardist.
Marissa sing "Endless Love," Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. That's a timeless, a classic. My favorite duet of all time would be People Rising and Regina Bell, "A Whole New World." Love that song. It's for me. I could just put on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Christian, your big sister is into music. There's clearly a lot of talent in the family from your dad's side.
Wow. No shade.
We will not confirm or deny that.
No shade.
Actually, I'm being super miserable because I don't know if you know, but and it is related to Joneses. You understand? And there's a lot of talent, musical and otherwise, on the Jones family. You have artists. Lord have mercy, how could I forget his name now? Help me on the man. Calvert.
Yeah.
You know, and when I went to her mom's funeral, you saw all the musicians in the family. Clearly, it skipped on it. Okay, I'm done. One could call you.
It was a favor.
But Christian, what was it that got you into music in the first place, though? Was it listening to Sarah sing, or what was it? And wasn't that the instrument?
Oh, the instrument
aspect of it.
What got me into music? I guess you could kind of say it was Sarah, because I mean I grew up seeing her go to the studio and seeing them make music, and you know it was such an exclusive club too. You know, the studio, like this low lit area with like this screen, these mics all over the place. You know, sonic sound bouncing off the walls and everything. So it just that got me into the part of writing music.
So that was the remedy.
That was remedy. That's when I found my remedy right then and there, you know, in a low lit room.
and the guitar?
The guitar, oof. That started with my uncle, actually.
Okay.
Here in St. Vincent. At grandmother's house. Come on, man. Yeah. He used to come over and used to grab a mango, and while he was there, he used to have a guitar with him. I used to ask if I could sit with his guitar, and he used to start strumming away at whatever. And then one day he said, "You know what? Let me just teach you how to play it." He showed me a chord here, a chord there, and from there on, it was a lifelong adventure, you know.
Yeah, my dad did that to me as well. You know, my dad played the box guitar, and he taught me 3 chords, and he also bought me a little quattro and so forth. So I had the experience as well. I just never took it any further than that. And then you got into performance and writing and so forth. How has that journey been?
The performing and writing journey has been so far is such a satisfying one. Because even though we may not have released that many songs, you do notice the progress within the songs. Like, and you notice it within the writers and everyone you're writing with. As over time, everyone gets like closer together, starts writing better, starts like flowing better. The songs are doing better too, you know, like that. And that's just the writing part. Now the performing part, now that's my favorite part of the whole music, whole music scene. That's why you write music, you know, so you can perform it and represent it yourself.
Then you don't know this, right? But Christian was my live band on Uplift with Sion Marshall.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he was my whole live band.
Wow.
Uplift with
The
Sion
entire
Marshall.
live
Yeah,
band.
whole live band.
That
What-
was the best part of the show.
That's fine. That's fine.
Good.
And I take credit for bringing him out. That's the point. Yes,
Oh,
he was discovered on Uplift with Sion Marshall.
You know, all if I knew one day this one would have come around and bit me, we would have still done it, but you know, I'd have been more prepared.
All right, so you released the song recently, Christian. Tell us a little bit about the song, and you give us some history, some background, and when you're done, we'll give the listen to the taste. We dropped it already last week, but you know, tell us a little bit about the song, the concept behind it, and so forth.
So, a song that I just released called Remedy, you know, and it's the song was written by Mark and myself. I don't know if Sarah was in the studio.
I don't think I was in that
I
session.
think you left.
I think
you
I left
left
early,
like
yeah.
right before we started writing Remedy.
So
'Cause
no
we-
credit for me on that one.
we usually do like 2 songs a day, you know, and like, usually in the second half of the afternoon we do the slow down, whatever, you know, the vibes usually change just
We
a
have
little
no
bit.
more energy.
Yeah, we have no more
We
energy.
channel our best balance.
Which there you go, that's how a remedy comes about. You know, about 6 hours in the studio and you're tired. But the song you could say it's uplifting, you could say it's about hard times, you could say it's about hard times getting better. What I always thought was about Remedy is about, you know, the strength within yourself while you go through these things, you know, that thing that it's already been given to you, so nobody else could give it to you. You know, it's that you're going through hard times, Remedy, you know, just that's all you need right now.
Man, Rastafari is in the thing, boy. Yeah. Man, Rastafari is in the thing. What genre would you say it is?
That's Christian, Mark. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let me drop it. Remedy.
Here we go.
Call whenever you need. I'll be there when you want. Even if the sky comes falling, baby, I'll be yours. I'll be there when you want. You can call when you need. When the sky comes falling, baby, we'll be free. 'Cause it's alright. It's all good. 'Cause we've been here before, you know. Broken, no pain on your mind. Rolling, hoping that you find Remedy. You're all I need. Are you torn between waterfalls and lucid dreams? Oh, you're all I need. If you stray too far down memory lane, would all the voices change or would they stay the same? You picking them up, tearing them down, and all the walls around these lights say this your town. Broken, no pain on your mind. rolling, hoping that you find your remedy. You're all I need. Are you torn between waterfalls and lucid dreams? Oh, you're all I need. Your remedy. You're all I need. Are you torn between waterfalls and lucid dreams? Oh, you're all I need.
Oh, trust me, this is like therapy.
I tell you, what? You remember what I said when I first saw this? For me, it has a Shadi Adu kind of vibe.
Oh,
yeah. I'm serious. Like, I'm hearing the vibe, and there's a crispy voice, husky but crisp. Love it. Let me ask you this question, right? You're on The Voice. Which one of those guys would you want to spin and hit and spin and so on for you?
Hold up. That's a big question right there.
Yeah.
John Legend.
I just feel, I mean, I don't know if he's a current judge right now, but I feel
I
like
think he still is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you've always liked
There's
John Legend.
There's John.
Yeah.
There's the Black Eyed Peas dude.
Yeah.
Wait.
There's this lady, country western lady who's to act as well. Reba.
Okay.
And who's this white dude?
I think I know who the white guy is, but I just don't know his name.
White dude.
Is John Legend still there?
Yeah.
If he is.
If John Legend is still there, John Legend. If John Legend isn't still there, I would like to keep my song. I play, and I mean no disrespect to anyone.
You know, I'll tell you something though. There's a bias I have, right? For singers who are musicians. So I love Brian McKnight because he's super multi-talented. I love John Legend. I love Alicia Keys. If you could play an instrument and sing, I have absolute maximum respect for you. So you fall in the category.
So you're gonna have absolute respect for me?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I want my absolute
respect. When you do the album cover, like, let me need the picture. Me and you give me the picture of the album cover. Like,
no,
versions now.
I'm gonna name that album Absolute Respect. Eh?
Yo, absolute respect. That's the first album coming soon. Christian, you're a young man. I remember you went off to some studies recently as well. Is performing, writing, this something that you think you can do full time?
100%. Like every day of my life is what I want to do. It's what performing, writing, doing music, performing music, practicing it, developing it, listening to it, digesting it. That's what I want to do.
And what are some of the hurdles that you think would prevent you from attaining that?
Nothing will. Nothing will. There are no hurdles.
Hey, Christian, I'll tell you that, right? No hurdles. He's going to go after that and make sure that he achieves that.
Yes,
what are some of the plans going forward though, for both of you? I mean, you've recorded, you've put some songs out, you're writing and so on. What's next? What's some of the plans going forward?
Well, we've all agreed that we would love to find homes for a lot of the songs that we've written. So like a lot of the songs we've written, they aren't necessarily, for Christian or myself. I mean, if we really connect with it, maybe it would be, but we would love to pitch it to artists, So that's what we do usually when we write the music, is try to pitch it to different artists who we think it'll suit. And, we believe one of these days, some, if not most of these songs will find the home for them, because like I said, we have some really good music, and I'm not just being biased, like it really is quality music that we have there. So I think that's the plan for a lot of these songs, is to find a home for a lot of them, and just to keep doing that, keep working on our craft, and
Talking about quality, you seem to have done a lot of your work with Mark Cyrus Master Room.
Yes.
How has it been? And outside of that, have you done any production anywhere else at any other studio?
Yeah, so I think I started working with Mark. He's one of the first producers that I started working with when I started, like 2014 or so. Of course, when I was a lot younger, you know, I didn't really know like what type of music was for me, you know, so I was kind of experimenting. But I've really grown, of course, you know, as a person. In terms of my my art, I have grown a lot. And I think I have found that I really enjoy writing. Like, I enjoy it so much. So I've kind of stepped back from being the singer in the spotlight to more being the writer behind the scenes, because I really do. I feel like I shine where that's concerned. You know, like I love sitting down in sessions, writing with Christian and writing with Mark and whoever else that they may bring into the sessions, because it's not always just us, you know. But so I mean, we continue to work with Mark, but outside of that, I don't think I've worked with any other producers as yet in St. Vincent, because I'm definitely open to doing that. But I've worked with producers in Canada, a few different ones. One of them has produced songs for like Alessia Cara. I forgot who else, but I remember that being one of the big names he had worked with. So I actually did ton up with that producer. I did a few other songs with him. I've worked with different writers, other producers as well, but usually it was mostly in Canada, because at the time I was in school there, and my manager at the time would hook me up with a lot of these different producers, and you know, we'd go ride, because with everybody there's a different synergy, so it results in a different body of work or different type of work, you know. Some people bring out the absolute just best in you and you don't even realize it. And sometimes the sessions are a little bit, this isn't really going anywhere kind of thing, you know, but it's just parts of it. So yeah, in St. Vincent, actually in the Caribbean, I think I've really only worked with Mark. I'm trying to think really hard about that, but I think I've only really worked with Mark. Not you know, for any reason in particular, just because, you know, we also have such a good friendship, you know, so we connect a lot, and you know, we do that pretty regularly right now. So yeah.
You know, when I first heard this one that you're hearing in the background there, I said Barbados has Rihanna as the benchmark, but Vincy, Sarah,
I see as Omar
set our mark.
I see what you did there.
I mean,
I see what you did there. I like that.
By the way, Annette, can you as parent, how could you have Peter as their manager and I'm available?
Oh, don't let Peter hear this.
You just said to me that you forgot to tell him that he's not their manager. Like, what's that about? Listen, y'all need a manager. Y'all absolutely need a manager.
I can't believe remotely Peter out here causing drama.
Yeah, I'm telling you. No, you did. I think the very first song. By the way, I would want you to share because I'm sure you have YouTube channels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The first song, I think, don't name, but you were in the Haunted House on Kanash.
Not a Robot. Yes, that was the first song
That's the first song you did?
The first song I released, actually.
Okay.
Recorded with Mark.
You know that song, Denny? Not a Robot?
I know that song.
Yeah, with the videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
She's in the Haunted House in black and whatever. I'm like, let me see. Okay, cool.
Oh,
not bad. Not bad. And then more recently, you had one on Beckway. That was another kind of vibe.
Mona
like,
Lisa.
yeah.
I did that one with Prezi Don.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two big tracks. But this is your first.
My first single.
Yeah.
My first ever single.
And what was the concept behind the video though? The silhouette, and that's it. Like
what's funny is we originally trying to do a lyric video for it. So that's why we set it up to be a silhouette, so the lyrics could run across it. But then when we were watching back, we were just kind of like, you know, this kind of got a vibe, you know? So we just kind of kept it. We took the lyrics off and everything. We were like, you know, let's just put it out as this. I mean, as Sarah was our like deciding vote, because Mark was saying, oh, release this later. I was saying release it on the day. Sarah, or like vice, whichever one. And then Sarah was our deciding vote. She was like, no, on the day of, you guys should do it. Like, just go straight with it, you know. Let this be the content, the context that goes with the video.
So where can people find your music?
Oh, you can find my music on YouTube, as well as some of my performances, like from live places, you know, like Gate 3 here, you know, had to. obviously had to say that at
Had to
least
say that.
once.
Had to
At
say that.
least once.
Oh, you're going back to perform.
Or I'm not going home. So yeah, you can find me on YouTube, and Instagram, on TikTok. I'm also on
Your name, Christian?
Spotify. Yeah, don't worry. I'm good. I'll get to that because I gotta spell the name.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I was asking.
I must.
If it's on your name.
Get your pen and paper ready.
Get everybody who's interested, get your pen and paper ready. So the name is spelled Krystian. The arsonist sits at this table. The person who did that to my name is at the table. So don't go.
Arsonist. Wow.
So that's Krystian.
Yeah, boy.
Christian Mark Music.
I
You'll
feel
find
Annette used to come late for spelling, eh? And you have your YouTube channel as well, Sarah?
Yes. So if you just search Sarah Mark, you'd be able to find the music videos that I've released. And then on my social media is Sarah Mark as well. You'll be able to find me there. And any, writing that I've done, anything that's been released and so on.
Well, listen, it was really great having you two this morning here in studio with us, listening to your music, quite refreshing. And I like the fact that our young people are going outside of the typical genres, raga, soca, dancehall, and we're experimenting with different things. Just before I bring it to a close, I want to ask if, then he talked about producers, but what about other artists? I see guys like Chill Bill, JR the artist, who's also at Gate 3 a lot. Different individuals with really crisp, nice songs. Any planned collaborations with those guys? I know you vibe with them at Gate 3, but are you planning to put anything down?
Planned as yet to say that we have something in the works that you'll get me to say yes, we're currently working on. You won't catch me saying that, but I'm always more than open. I'm willing to. I'm looking forward to work with people. It's my favorite thing to do.
Who's your favorite young artist?
Young artist?
Yeah,
you mean
yeah.
artists that's still alive? Huh? That'll be John Mayer.
As a
Right.
local artist.
Local artists?
Because there are a bunch of young guys
There
coming
are a
through.
bunch of people.
Yeah.
How
And
can you do
really
that?
doing good stuff.
How can I pick one?
Yeah. How? We're just calling a name. And
Local
hoping that the others are listening.
Well, one of the artists I guess I have the most respect for around here. Well, the most, again, it's not a competition, just to say off the top of my head, would be Chill Bill.
Okay.
The guy, he's got a style, he's got a vibe. Man could play piano better than cheese, He could play drums, multi-talented. Grew up in church, fantastic player.
Yeah.
He's also released new songs. He's constantly releasing new music too.
I'm trying to get him
You
to.
know?
I'm trying to get him to come in as well this week.
Yeah, man.
This guy walked into my office one day with my daughter because they were going to college together. And, nice Christian boy going to church. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Last night at the launch of the youth council, JR performed. I really would have liked him to do his Raga Soca song, but he did some other songs covers. But again, he's also another talented one.
Yeah,
His music,
must give him
Mr.
a shout
Hamlet,
out. Jordan.
Jordan,
Gee,
yeah.
Man, you just keep saying name. I mean, just want to add him to my list, man.
But really good stuff coming out from the young people, and I'm really happy for that. And I think as we continue, and with the encouragement from parents and from the population, I don't want us to have, like Denny said, our own Rihanna. I want us to have our own Sarah, our own Christian, our own Jordan, and the whole thing has been sanctioned. You know what I mean? But thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for accepting the invitation, Joe. You all right? I'm sorry. I miss you. You know that, right? You no longer at business vision. I can't come down in the office and drink coffee and so on and so on. So the few times I do get to see you, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Pleasure. All the best.
Thank you.
I'll be there when you want. Even if the sky comes falling, baby, I'll be yours. I'll be there when you want. You can call when you need. When the sky comes falling, baby, we'll be free. 'Cause it's alright. It's all good. 'Cause we've been here before, you know. Broken, no pain on your mind. Rolling, hoping that you find your remedy. You're all I need. Are you torn between waterfalls and lucid dreams? Oh, you're all I need. If you stray too far down memory lane, would all the voices change or would they stay the same? You picking them up, tearing them down, and all the walls around these lights say this your town. Broken, no pain on your mind. Rolling, hoping that you find your remedy. You're all I need. Are you torn between waterfalls and lucid dreams? Oh, you're all I need. Your remedy. You're all I need. Are you torn between waterfalls and lucid dreams? Oh,